I'm here with Rene Latosa and Bill Newman of the Combat Escrima system. I wanted to ask you something. We've had Rene on the program before, and we're going to get back to him in a minute. But first I wanted to ask you how many students you have there in London, England?
I don't teach to a hell of a lot of students because at the moment it's not my policy. I'm teaching to about 15 guys as close personal students who I'm hoping will be the future in England.
How many years have you been involved with the martial arts?
18.
18 years.
About 18 years.
Would you give us shed a little light on what other systems of martial arts you might have come in contact with over the years in Europe?
In my own experience, or in you mean what I've done?
Yeah, what you've come in
contact
yeah, what you've
with.
come in contact with. So I guess more of the question might be, what's happening in England? What kind of things are being taught there? What sort of martial arts are most popular?
Well, basically, I mean, the same as in America. There is no difference really. I mean, you have obviously kung fu, Wing Chun, karate, aikido, judo. I teach Escrima in a judo club, quite a famous judo club in England, in London, and I would say that Escrima is becoming very popular now, and what I'm hoping to do is train up about 15 guys to be the future for me and obviously for Rene and the Philippine Martial Arts Society, which is based here in Sacramento.
Let's find out about the Philippine Martial Arts Society from Mr. Latosa. Okay, how long has it been in existence, and what do we hope to see of it in the future?
Well, actually, the PMAS started in London. I was stationed over there, and I took Bill and another instructor of mine named Brian Jones as two personal students, and we got the system going over there. We got the organization started over there, and that was quite a few years ago. And then we took it to Germany with Kernspec. He's one of the head instructors for Leong Ting, Wing Chun. And from there we took it to several different countries, which we have a strong following in: Germany, Denmark, Sweden, Holland.
Seventh country I've visited in the last 6 months. I'm obviously Rene's not agent, but I mean I'm his courier, if you like, his emissary. I've been to Sweden twice this year, Germany twice, Holland once, Denmark once, obviously here now. I spend perhaps one trip a month going to the continent, obviously the European continent, to make sure that Rene's students are practicing correctly, doing exactly what he wants. So basically, although Rene's here in America, he's actually everywhere because he tells me what to do and I tell them what to do.
Well, this is true with many of the martial arts. Would you say it's more popular, or I guess more people are joining in on the European side, or here in the States?
Well, in Europe and in England, it's the PMAS, as the PMAS is stronger over there. We must have over, what,
I don't
1,000?
exactly know how many members we have, but I would say that it must be in the region of, in between, say, 500 members upwards. Yeah, upwards, because...
And then in the States we're building up about, I don't know, 200, 300 people here. And those are solid practitioners, it's not people who say, come on in, join, and then see you later. These are continuous students. So we have a very strong organization now. You know, it's international now, and it's very, very strong.
So you actually started this in the service, when you were in the service?
Yeah,
The
the
Marines,
organization.
yeah.
Air Force.
Air Force.
Air Force. And
Did you study martial arts in the Air Force? Did they have any training available for people there? Or?
yeah, I did. I taught.
Oh, you taught? You didn't know, of course. You didn't study. They said, "Oh, we got a guy who knows martial arts. Let's have him teach some people."
Sure.
Okay.
So I was teaching there, and I was teaching in London. And you know, in the beginning, the first 2 years, I had about 2 students, and that was Bill and Brian. You know, until we got stronger, and I was able to press on the concepts of my system, you know, which is different than the other ones, because I developed about 3/4 of it myself. The interactions of it, the angles, the power, the attitude, and the essence of combat and reality.
Okay, you're probably one of the more widely written about Escrima specialists in this country, and I've certainly seen more than one article written about you in the magazines. How do you account for this fact that people pick up on you to write about, or that the articles?
Well, it's probably due to the fact that the system that I teach is not your standard traditional system from, quote, this place or quote from that master. Okay, the system that I do and the things that I do are from the standpoint of reality, combat, and the teachings that I've gotten from my father. And you know, he never stressed the point of wearing traditional garb, doing traditional bows, because he said there really wasn't anything like that until after the Spanish had come, and the Filipinos put the martial arts into a dance form to conceal it from the Spanish. But prior to the Spanish arrival, the systems were taught on a one-to-one basis for survival, for warriors, sons of warriors, and they weren't put in any form text. They weren't devised to be use too much motion. They were direct and to the point and powerful, and you end it. Because in the Philippines, you have to understand that the weather is very, very, very hot, continuously. And if you're practicing a lot of twirls, moving 50 miles an hour on your footwork, you won't make it past 5 minutes. It's just too hot. So the way they practiced was they'd get out, do a couple techniques, go back and rest. And it's just too hot to continue to work out. Even in the shade, the humidity will get you if the sun doesn't. And that's the way I was told it was done, and that was through other old timers, not these well-known masters who have you know, went public, but guys who were strong fighters, street fighters, just real tough old men that knew a lot about fighting and never confessed to be a master, because once they let out or let it be known that they know something, they've slipped part of their winning edge. Because if the guy doesn't know you know anything, you've got the winning edge. Because when you blast out of it, then, you know, you got him by surprise.